Hello, my lovelies. I'm Jenny O, the author with no last name. And this is another Let's Play of Eastshade. Now, last time we left off with exploring the city of Nava. And, as you can see, right now I am not in Nava. I am once again at the port of Lindau. Now, in between Let's Plays, I decided that I was going to do some collecting, and it took about an hour and a half. I just wanted to pick up some things in the areas we'd already explored, because I know we're going to need them since I've already played this once, blah blah blah. And, this is what I mean by collection grind being a trap. There is not a lot of collection in this game, but there is some, and even though this is a small open world game in what terms of open game worlds go, and there's no fighting, the bigger you make your map, the more collection grind there seems to be. So I just wanted to do the collection grind off camera so we could stick with the story as much as possible. Now I do want to go talk to Savar here, because I feel like a heel for not giving her the materials. So let's and I have some to hand.
Are you still feeling moody?
Give the camera.
Wow, thanks! I'm going to be a moody artist like you when I grow up.
Aw, okay, and
Thanks again for the canvas!
you're welcome. And do you know anything about the architect Linda?
He's some really old guy. I'm pretty sure.
That
place is haunted. Every time I go there, I hear weird sounds.
Oh my God.
And some nights the windows light up. It's kinda creepy. I'm not scared of ghosts, though.
Well, that's kind of cool.
That place is neat. My mom takes me there sometimes, but I'm not allowed to go by myself.
Alright. Bye. Thank you, Tam. So, let's check to see. We've got one canvas, and we have this painting of Nava. And it's a 10 inspiration. So, I don't think we're 100%. Oh, where is Nika? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The pompous guy's still sitting there. Oh, there she is.
The salty sea air never gets old.
She must have needed something out there. So let's pick a topic. Now, we've asked about Linda and Nava, but let's ask about...
That poor man. He had quite a gruff personality. Not very sociable. But I don't think he meant to offend people. I hope he's very happy, wherever he is.
So he's missing. Alright. And the abandoned...
Towers like that were used to send fire signals to Nava. But we don't need to do that anymore. It's a bit eerie, but late the other night, I thought I saw lights coming from inside the tower. Oh, it's probably just some kids playing a prank.
Well, that's not good. Alright. So we could ask her for admission to Nava, and she could give us a thing, but we don't really need
Take
that.
care now.
Alrighty. So, we're at Nava, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we might... So because we have the coach, we can go be outside after dark. So I'm going to have to pay more attention to the time as I'm doing this.
Would you like a ride to Nava? You've already paid the toll.
Yes.
So it will be free for you. My ox is strong, no?
Yes, you have a very strong ox. It's a very strong ox, which has paintings on it. If you like a particular painting you made, you should keep it for yourself. By which what they mean is you should go into the hit escape, go into the save menu, and export the paintings. So here we are, outside of Nava again, and it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is nice. Alright, so let's take the road. So I was running around, I was actually going back between the high definition and the low definition. Can I just say I love the little particle effects of the fluffy dandelion stuff, even though there's no fluffy dandelions around. It's just so nice looking. Gives it some atmosphere. And I was switching back between the highest levels and the lowest levels of graphics because I wanted to see the difference and in places. And I came to this kind of conclusion. I was talking with my bestie there, and I came to this kind of conclusion that what bugs me the most about these graphics, oh, we have somebody standing on the path, is in the low levels, they look a little gritty and blobby. Versus when in the high levels, they look super realistic. And it doesn't feel, like in the low levels, it doesn't feel purposeful. It just feels like, oh, we needed to make a low level version, and so that's what we did, you know. So we lowered the resolution, and we lowered the file size so it would come in faster, and that's all we did. We didn't, think about that. Okay, so what is this guy doing here?
It comes.
Oh no. What comes?
It may be the fiercest Eastshade has seen in 100 years. The signs are all around us. You must find shelter. Death. It is death. I must go. Be safe, traveler.
I think he's stuck. Oh dear. But it doesn't feel purposeful to me. Like, they didn't mean to do that. And, ooh, there's some pipes over here. And some rain. What in the world? So, that's never happened. I've never had rain like this. So, it just kind of bugs me, because given the way how the high definition looks, you would think that it'd be a little more purposeful in the low res. And you know it's not what they intended. Now, I understand that this game is made in Unity, and from what I've seen from other developers doing small things with Unity, the shaders and the high-res type of graphics take a lot of computer power to render, and I can attest to that because my computer, when I bought it, was actually kind of a middle-tier computer. I have an Intel Core 7 here, and 12 gigabytes of memory, and I don't know what the graphics card is, but it was a middle-tier computer that was going to do what I wanted it to do, which was small projects in Photoshop, in writing, and so and I can tell you when I run this on high, I have a 3 to 4 second delay on everything, which isn't bad, but makes running around a pain in the butt. So in a first person view, so like this is a really, really, really pretty game. Even the lighting is slightly different when you're doing this in the high resolution, like, options, let's go into the video phone. So, I just feel like, I just wish that the low resolution had been, oops, I always do that, I always want to zoom. I just wish the low resolution, this is high resolution here, as you can see, whoop, we got some floating sheep. Wish the low resolution was just a little bit more purposeful. See? I move it, and it just starts doing that. So, alright, let's go back to low resolution, because that's the only way we're going to get around without me being a pain. And let's talk to this guy, and we'll see if somebody's in the house, stuff like that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's not that the game isn't pretty, even in low resolution, it's just, It could have been a little more purposeful.
Why, hello, friend. Glorious day,
It's
wouldn't you
raining.
say? What an incredible day to be
It is now
alive.
storming. You seem happy.
Ah, I see you're a traveller, swept in from some distant land. How enchanting.
It's storming.
Ah, marvellous place, Eastshade. The only trouble is, traveller, the little mice.
The what?
The little mice. You see, they've taken a liking to my garden. Not sure how they eat so much when I'm not looking. Must be bigger than I think. I'm standing guard, but it's not working. Somehow they're getting past me. Must be while I'm sleeping. Not that I mind, really. I'm glad they have a proper meal.
Then why are you
But
staying back?
how I dream of cooking up a proper stew. Vegetable, of course. Can't have a good stew without an assortment of the finest crops, eh?
Oh dear. Sounds delicious.
Tell you what, bring me 7 sticks so I can finish my fence. That just may do the trick against these crafty carrot eaters. Of course, I never let a friend journey on without a few glowstones to pad their pocket. How's 10 sound?
That would be more than Mr. Glowstones gives me. I already got 7.
Oh, isn't that perfect? I knew it was a good thing we met, traveller.
Good.
Of course, I appreciate your help. Nothing wrong with running around picking up sticks, just don't forget to get lost once in a while, eh? And look around you, smell the roses.
I like taking my
Oh,
time.
listen to me, I sound like an old-timer.
Not at all.
What a fine one you are, polite as they come. You'll fit in splendidly in our little community here in Eastshade. Folk are as kind as can be.
Why?
Anyhow, thanks for getting these sticks for me. It's a full-time job standing guard. Why don't you come back in a day's time? That'll give me time to patch up this fence and see how it does against the little mice. See you soon.
Indeed. Do you have...
Don't worry, I'll have... See you soon.
Okay. He has no topics, so... Got this little kid running around in the rain, and somebody sweeping the ground. I don't know who's doing that one. But here we are. Oh! I try to think of myself that I'm doing everybody a favor. They have all these broken down boxes. And here I am, picking up the boxes. Oh! Are you playing chess in the rain? That's silly. I don't know why it's suddenly raining. Seems a little weird. Oh, yes. And... Oh! Okay, no, it's not really raining in the house. Not really, but kind of.
Hi there, stranger. Come on in. Care for some tea? Or maybe a mead?
Tea would be lovely.
Here you are, then. Nothing like a refreshing cup.
What did we do?
I don't think I've seen your face before. Are you from out west?
Not from Eastshade.
Ah, okay. I thought you might be from out west. I haven't met many Westerners. I was born and raised in Nava. I really wish more Westerners would come through this way. I really want to ask them about the drumming.
That's an odd thing.
Have you heard the drums at night?
I haven't heard any drums, but I haven't been looking in the right place, then maybe.
I was just a child the first time I heard the drumming out in the Blushwoods. My best friend and I used to play out here a lot. We even found a drum once. Wish I could look at that thing, but it seems to have disappeared. Ever since I moved out here, I've only heard the drumming late in the night. Some nights I hear it, others I don't. Doesn't seem to be any pattern. I like the music. It's captivating. In fact, it's almost bewitching. But I've always been bewildered as to its source. I figure it must be some westernly folk thing. Maybe the farmers from the Teethmore Bluffs throw parties in the Blushwood? Nobody in Nava seems to know anything about it.
Alright. Nava.
That's where I grew up. My best friend and I spent a lot of time out here, though, running through the Blushwoods. There was an old shack right in this very spot that we used as our hideout. Wasn't much more than a pile of boards back then, but I purchased the land and fixed it up. My son Finn brought his family out here, too. He always loved trees more than the bricks of the city. And I've got 5 beautiful grandchildren. Things couldn't be better.
Okay. Well, good for her. Well, I mean that, like, really, good for her. Like, when she bought this place out here, and look at this. She bought this place, and she brought her grandchildren. Green Book of Poetry. Ode to the Blushwoods. Oh, Blushwood Forest, gentle trails. We hiked along, our hearts unveiled. Her cheeks did match the firs above, as we sang a song of rosy love. A chipmunk heard our melody, so came to join us happily. Oh, tiny friend, come join our song. We'll dance and laugh the whole night long. But from his branch rained scores of nuts. He'd only wished to us shut up. He'd only wished to shut us up. Well, that's kind of silly. Oh, another candle. But we will behave and not steal all the wax. Alright, so drumming in the woods, and it's... Oh, and there's a candle there too. So there are 2 candles in this house in case you want to be a candle thief. And we found some boards of the fabric, so we can we'll create some more canvases. So here we go. Oh, it's really strange it started raining. So over here is and if you need more sticks to make up for the ones you just lost, well, you got paid for it, no less, is a set of pipes. And if you played the prequel, you can play a little song and get an achievement. So, here we are. 6, 7, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3. Now I've already gotten the achievement, but so let me play that again without me saying the numbers. Oops, wrong one. And if you get it wrong, you can hit escape, which will get you out of this, and then you can try it again. But yes, in order to learn to play that, you have to have played the prequel, Leaving Eastshade. Which, so, yeah, I went to YouTube and, did that. Because that's kind of how I am. I will, if there's an achievement that I know I can get, I will go look for it, What is going on? So here we are actually... So we just went to Rania's house. Yes. Every single time as you explore the map, you'll get more stuff on the map. Because this is, once again, your fast travel if you have the right tea. So we've just gone to Rania's house, and so we are now kind of at this, the Blushwood Forest here. It's kind of late in the day, but also there's a dirt path over here, and there's the stone path here, so let's stay on the stone path, and there's some pretty orange flowers. It's getting kind of late in the day, it's 5, 6 o'clock, and normally we would be hunting for an inn about now, but, headed back to Nava, but we've got a coat, so we can stay outside for a bit longer. Take a look at the prettiness of the water. And And again, and this path joins up with another, kind of ends and joins up with another dirt path that goes off in both directions. So, I mean, choose way anyway. You're gonna be going all over. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff packed into this little area. Lots of sticks. And everything will repopulate after like 45 minutes, in case you're wondering. And here's a trapdoor with a mirror that doesn't actually reflect the forest. How strange. Maybe it does something else. And here's another mirror. And another mirror. Well, that's weird. Oh! There's something down there. Maybe we can learn something, even though it's getting late in the day for it. This is Mud Willow's mirror. Mud Willow's mirror. When the skies return blue and the sun shows anew after skies gone red and cold, my light I'll display, but do not delay. I shudder as air turns gold. Consider this well, and do not object. Not once, but twice you must reflect. Only then can my truth be told. Okay. Well. Puzzles. You know, mirror reflection puzzles are really kind of fun if you know what you're doing. Like if you understand that. So here. I mean, if you can figure out what you're doing, they're nice to have. Like, oh, boards! And then here's Mud Willow's door, but it is locked. Well, that's good to know. There is a door, but we're gonna have to, I guess, solve Mud Willow's riddle. Yes, tongue twisters. To get to solve it. Oh. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Night. We started out about 1. So let's keep going. We have a coat. We're nice and cozy warm. I hear drums. You hear that, right? Where is it? There's a door in the tree. It's running, and they look kind of. Oh no! You're running away! Come back! No! Ah! Covered. But there's a door, and. But the door leads. What the hell? There's no entrance. Well, let's go tell Lenny. I'm sure she won't mind us coming and banging on her door late at night. I saw the drummers! Let's see if we can. That was cool. That was cool. Can you just imagine if you you're out here and you got your tent and you're camping and all of a sudden you hear drums like that? That could be really freaky people the hell out. Oh, I see some eggs. Let's get these eggs. Oh. Here we are. Back on the path towards Rania's house. Kind of funny. Oh, look, fireflies! How sweet! Wait, Ronnie, we'll have to tell. Let's get in.
It comes!
Okay. As we know. At least you're not stuck anymore.
I'm touched you're so concerned about my... See you soon.
Yes, I wanted to get... No, I don't need to get in to talk to you. I just need to go over here. Rania, where are you? You're supposed to be here. There you are.
Hi again.
I heard
It's
the drums.
nice to see a familiar face.
I
We
heard
don't
the
get
drums.
too many visitors out here.
Come on. I saw the drummers.
What? Really? A tree door? Let's go see it.
Let's go.
You're sure it was here?
Yes, I'm sure. They were right here.
Well, they seem to have left no trace. And the door and the tree?
All gone.
I believe you. I've been hearing those drums for too long. Something mysterious is afoot. Whatever they're doing, it's clear they don't wish to be discovered. I think you should ask around in Nava. Maybe there's someone who knows more about these Blushwood night drummers.
Maybe.
All this investigating has made me thirsty. I think it's quite time for a Lindawian brew. Let me know if you find out more. Come on by any time.
I will. So now we have a new topic, night drummers. She's off to, I don't know, run about, go back home, get some sleep. It's 8:30. No need for sleep. What is sleep? We haven't been out exploring at night. Running into mysterious little raccoon creatures. Oh my. Grab that. Oh my. Oh, here's somebody over here. They have a little campsite. If we had a tent, we could do a little campsite night with them. Oops.
Beautiful place to come and think, wouldn't you say?
Oh, of course, yes. What are you doing out here? It is nice out here. I prefer other areas of Eastshade. It is nice here.
This place will always be closest to my heart.
Oh dear. Why?
My husband liked to come out here and fish. We spent many nights camping here in the Blushwood. But now old Pops is doing his best to tarnish my fond memories.
Old Pops? Old Pops, please.
Old Pops is a fish, the biggest fish in the lake.
I think I remember something about Old Pops from the 3 different fishes of Lindau, or Eastshade. Isn't he a big orange one?
What didn't he do? This fish has haunted my dreams for, what seems like ages.
Huh.
Old Pops, that evil fish. He has it out for me, I'll have you know. I was out on the boat with my husband, Farid, an anniversary camping trip, when old Pops leaps out of the water and snatches my wedding ring right off of my finger.
How rude. That sounds hard to believe, and are you sure that's what happened? It sounds hard to believe, yes.
It's not the first time he's pulled something like this. He's taken glowstones and bracelets. Sneakiest thief on the islands, that fish is.
Well, Old Pops only eats valuables?
Well, some of those folks might be trying to cover up the fact they misplaced their precious items. It's easy to blame it on a fish. But he really did eat my ring. People round here talk about old Pops like he's some sort of magical fish with healing properties or some nonsense.
Interesting.
They say when you stare old Pop straight in the eye, he conjures an image of what you want most in this world, and makes that thing seem real to you, as real as day. Say, what would old Pops make you think of? What do you treasure most? Adventure? Painting?
Oh, Asan, that's a very personal question. So the answers aloud are family, adventure, treasure, art, and I'm not sure. So we'll go with art.
You know, I never gave much thought to art having importance and all that. I suppose it does, though. I know my ferret would have loved to have an artist rendering of him with old Pops. That's enough reflecting for the time being. You and I, people of action. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me get my wedding ring back.
I suppose. Are you sure it's safe?
Of course, of course. He's a big old fish, but you're strong. Will you get that ring for me?
Sure. This is what we do.
Excellent, excellent. Old Pops, better watch out. Our new traveler friend is a-coming for ya. You got a fishing pole? You're not gonna be catching old Pops without one. Maybe not even with one, that floundering foe.
We'll see.
Don't know too much about him, other than he's a big one. Bettin' he's a sandfish by the size of him. You stay careful round old Pops, you hear? He has it out for us, especially boaters and fisher folk.
Good to know. Do you know?
That old Pops, he's a-coming for you. No ring, traveler? Hop to it. I'm counting on you to set things right in the sea.
Well, I was going to ask if you had knew anything, but apparently you only care about old Pops. So if you go down here, it's too deep, but you can see there's some fishies over here, and these look like blue fishies. So blue fishies need, let's go into our equipment here, and our fishing pole, and we'll use some of these mushrooms to set the bait. And you want to keep the bait kind of close to you, so you can see it. So see if the fish swarm to it or not. I thought those were blue ones. Not coming in that close. Usually they come in kind of, if you set the bait out, that's coming kind of close. Oh, maybe they're actually green ones. I don't know. Nope, they're blue ones. So you set the fish bait, and you get an ultramarine minnow. Remember, the blue ones are ate by the green ones, and the green ones are ate by the orange ones, and the orange ones is what old Pop is. So, so you want to, set it out there, let it go down, whoops, and you missed. Let it go out there, see if they swarm to it, watch it go, see if they swarm to it. Nope, must have been too close. Sometimes they're better than others. They don't come grab it right away. They tend not to come grab it at all, which is weird. I don't really like this fishing spot. I mean, already we've lost some, several fish. So, let's put that away. And move on. Or maybe it's just because it's not time. Maybe we need to go fishing early in the day. So, but we've got one blue minnow, which is fun. So what's this over here? This is an odd thing to have. But, well, oh, look at that. That's kind of strange. Oh, yes. So, here we are, out at night. And look, it's Earth. So my current theory is we're here at the moon. So let's take a look at this and see what it looks like in high res. Just because. Because, Because we're here. Apply controls. Resume. Doesn't look too much different now, does it, at night? Interesting. That's neat. But, oops. One crumb. Escape. Options! Back to video. So there's, when you have a coat, honestly, the nighttime doesn't apply to you. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. We started at 1, so let's just keep going. We'll walk around. So here we are at Seafood Falls. And as you can see, the falls over there. Drop down to where we can actually see the falls. Oh, there's something hiding in the bushes, maybe? Or is it just... Oh, glitch. Sometimes you just run across these little glitches, but that's okay. That's okay. So here we are at the falls, as you can see. And they're kind of pretty. There's a lot of falls like that around the area I grew up to, which isn't, which makes me kind of appreciate this game. Some, reminds me of where I grew up in an area where there's a lot of slate ground. So, and here's another school of fish, and these are green fish. So to capture these, we need to use our blue fish. And over here is a water mill, milling away, God knows what. Oh, roots. So, here we are on a path. And there's more fish right here. These are more green fish. You're looking for fish. And we've come to, and there's more fish over here. More green fish, I think. Those look like green fish, don't they? I mean, some of the places to catch them are a little harder to see than others. And we found, the apothecary. That's neat. Got a couple people standing around in there, but it's late at night. That'd be rude. We must not be rude. And, oh, I thought I saw some fish, but I guess not. So here we are, we're getting back to where towards the Eastshade there. And now, unfortunately, there's no way to get over to this tower without going around. Ah, run. So, jump. But there's some, natural built-in stairs over here with the rock, which doesn't look very slaty. It looks like more like granite, honestly. We can go around behind the great shade tree to get to that tower, which we haven't visited yet, which is fine. Alright, and down here, there is, oh, here's some eggs for the blue minnows, so we can set those as bait too. Some glow bugs, or June bugs, or fireflies, or lightning bugs. Whatever you call them. Your North slaying is so much fun. So we've got a fishing pier down here, which is kind of neat. And somebody is actually fishing in the middle of the... Oh. Well, that's a nice boat. I want a boat like that. Somebody's fishing. But they're not talking to you. Oh, look. More blue fish. Let's see if we can get some. Let's get out the fishing pole. Maybe, see if it's set bait. Oh, I think we got out too far. Did we get one? Oh, yeah, we got a minnow. Yes, we got a minnow. It's not too hard of a fishing mechanic, honestly. I've seen worse. You just gotta make sure you get it when it goes down the first time. You gotta hold on to it, and it will turn. The line will turn yellow, and orange, and red if it's fighting. And if it turns red, you gotta let up, and then you know. Ah! Of course, I do this when I'm recording. And if it turns red, you need to ease up off of it so you don't break your line. But this seems like a good spot. The fish are really biting in this spot. I don't know how many I'm out of now. Whoops. Yep, that was my own fault. One more. I'm not doing well, so let's put it away. See how many fish we've got. They're ultramarine minnows, so we've got 4 of them, but I still have 10 empty traps left. That's not bad. But I think even if you don't get one, the bait goes away, but I'm not sure. And, we'd have to pay attention. But you want to get yourself enough blue minnows to get enough green ones so you can go after old pops. So this is the middle tower. And holy crap. I can't see. Here we are. We're up on top of the middle tower. And from the middle tower, you can go back to Lindau. That's Lindau over there. And you can go over to the treehouse in the Great Shade. But we need that little mechanical device. So let's go down. Which we don't have. Because we need to buy it. And it's 90 glowstones. Alright, what time is it? It's about time to end. Close up on this. So I did go and I got some commissions. So we need to make a painting of a cob house in the country, a lonely tower, a small stone bridge, and a natural arch. And there are a grand total of about 12 commissions, and I think we've turned in 3 of them already. So that will help get us some money to buy any things we need, and we could buy a fabric. We could make a we could make up some fat, and we could make a tent here, but so we need to. So I'm going to head back to Nava, which I'll do off screen, and take a nap. So so Finn will finish up with his fence. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our little exploration of Eastshade today. Take care. Bless. Please stay safe out there. No, I don't want a nighttime copy of that. And I will see you in the next video.